7% more calories in your workout. Doing this. Because you're in that drive position, so I can apply greater force down and back, but also because these handles are moving same side. So as I push down and back, that handle I'm pulling back in the same direction. So I can increase the amount of work that I can do, which also increases my caloric expenditure.
Here, you want to go in workouts? This is how you scroll through. And to get over to power, there's two kinds of power. We did constant, now we're going to do adaptive.
Adaptive power, this number right here just became a level. So what adaptive power does, I'm going to have you leave it right there. So what adaptive power does is it, instead of before where resistance dropped when we sped up, with this one, as I increase speed, resistance is also going to increase because that's what's going to give us the higher watt output. So speed times resistance and high watt. Yep. So this is interval training. With Karen, the faster she goes, the more resistance. As she slows down, resistance drops off. So we're going to watch watts and SPM. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So come on. Get that up, get that up. All right, 516, 525, 180, relax. So 180 watts, 180 steps per minute, 516 watts. Remember that? Go to a nice slow, I want you to like almost to a stop right now. We'll catch your breath. We're gonna do it a level 10. So that was a level 5. The levels, what the level will give you is, it will tell how hard that resistance is gonna hit us from the beginning, and it will increase more drastically as I go faster. So a lower level, at like a level 1 or a 2, resistance will kind of gradually increase. Whereas a level 15, it's gonna hit you super heavy at the beginning and it's gonna just spike. But what that does is, so it took her 180 steps per minute to get to 500, we'll call it 500 watts. At a level 10, I guarantee she'll be able to get 500 watts at probably 150, 160. Sure. Less steps per minute, less she has to do to get to the higher watt. So why we would wanna do that, if there's so many different work to rest ratios for intervals. So maybe a 30-30, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. I want this. I want a level 5 where I can gradually, because I want to be able to sustain and repeat. Maybe if I want to do like 50 seconds, or let's say 10 seconds on, 50 seconds off.
That's what we just did.
I would want to do a higher level because I only have 10 seconds of work. I want to get to my peak output as fast as possible. I don't want to have to gradually build.
So it's
to it.
basically like you are sprinting.
You hit it hard.
You need to for those fast twitch fibers.
All right, so we're gonna go to a 10. I want you to come to almost a stop, and then, so this will help you get your speed.
Good luck.
Come on, look at that, you're already at 7. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 146. Awesome. You were at 146 and you were past 500.
You're almost 600.
Almost at 600.
Wow.
So it doesn't take us as fast. With that, you also need to factor in what incline she's at, because like I said, the higher incline levels and the lower incline levels are going to be very challenging to get those high watt outputs. Play around.
So when that 6 number is higher, it will be harder?
It'll be harder to get faster speed because you have
Faster speed,
a
yes.
full range
But
of
it's
motion to go
actually
through.
So you
easier.
have more,
It's-
would the wattage still come out?
It wouldn't go, so wattage is speed times resistance. So you would have,
So it doesn't take into
so especially in this, what this is taking into consideration, just how fast she's going. Resistance is matching her speed. So the faster she goes, the more resistance she gets. So in a higher incline, it takes you too long to get through a full cycle. So you physically can't get to those high
So what
steps
is
per
the
minute.
benefit of putting that on like a 20 or however high it goes?
More for like just regular general training. I wouldn't use that for intervals. Unless you're working with somebody who's tall. If you have somebody who has long limbs, then yes, they're going to be at the higher end of the interval. For people who are really like in that like 5'2" to like under 6 feet, they're going to be anywhere from like, I would say 6 to like 12.